Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from Trent, who wanted a mobile suit, preferably the high-speed Dom in Ramba colors, which is what I've got here. It does have the red mono eye track, just because for whatever reason it's hard for me to picture the Dom without that, so... But the rest of it is in Ramba blue and dark blue, and I think it turned out pretty well. The high-speed Dom is really still difficult for me to use, so you're going to see me a little bit awkward, but I think it picks up. This is a Friday night round, so I've got Nova Gundam and Spidey Wing with me, and we do fairly well in this round. We had some good ones on Friday. Had a hard time getting rounds, but we did okay in the end. There's a Zaku 1 sniper there, and I'm trying to go for it. If I hadn't whiffed my bazooka shot, I might have done better here. But as it is, they are all on me, and there's just not much Nova and Spidey can do, because they are all just right there. So, I'm the first one dead. That happens to me a lot, especially when I'm using raids, especially when I'm using Doms, and this is a Dom raid, so yeah. They've got an all-Zaku team, the Zaku 1 Sniper, the Zaku F2, and the Zaku Kai. So, they're coordinated in their team. We've got two Doms and a powered gym, so... We weren't really doing themes this week. We just kind of went with whatever. There's the Zaku 1 Sniper, though, which is paying no attention to me whatsoever, and that is kind of a mistake when you are a support and there is a high damage raid on the field. Because, yeah, this Dom does a lot of damage if you can land the hits. Let's see, didn't have time to land that hit, but I have just killed 2 out of 3 of the enemy team, and I believe I'm about to get number 3. See, just threw a Sturmfaust at Spidey. Landed that. Used a tackle. If I'd had time to switch to melee, I'd be done. Did not quite. Gonna get stunned. They tackled. I had time to fire my bazooka, which gave me time to get my boost back, which means I'll have an easier time of getting back up the hill now that I have killed that Zaku Kai. I think it might be the Zaku Kai Fritz helmet, to be specific. But yeah, so that is the whole team down. That's the F2 using its anti-aircraft gun. It does not take a lot of shots from that gun to stun you. So yeah, it stunned me twice in a matter of like 5 seconds. The anti-air gun is surprisingly good, and I am pretty sure now that they have reduced the amount of stun damage it takes to knock down the good flight type, it is just going to drop those like flies. So yeah. Now, I've got to get in there, of course, as a high-speed Dom to do any kind of significant damage. Really can't go up the front right now. Tried to see if I could land that shot from there. I can't. Zaku Kai was pretty well ready. So I'm taking a lot of damage as I go around. I'm going after the Zaku 1 Sniper, but they are backing off, or they are backing off to help it, so I can't really go in, and since I can't go in and I'm almost out of health, I'm dead. That's kind of the problem with the high-speed Dom. If you have to hesitate, and sometimes you just have to hesitate, you're dead. And I was dead. So, alright, but we've got 2 support fires if we want them. We've got the lead, and hopefully we'll be able to keep it. Right now, just waiting to come back in. I'm ready, and let's see what I can do. Like, the main thing is, this is actually a terrible place for me to be fighting, because I can launch bazooka shots from a distance, but with the entire enemy team staying close together and focusing, I just can't get in, really. Just got tackled. I'm about to get my full self killed again. Nova and Spidey are coming to back me up, but I have already lost my legs. That was amazingly quick. That was some good targeted work on their part. Using the tackle to get close to the Zaku 1 Sniper, it didn't quite time its tackle correctly, so I am going to get the kill, and that is pretty much the end of my useful life span at this point. Okay, got 2 kills, so I at least justified my existence a little bit here. I am almost out of health, though. I probably should be boosting out of here and trying to get repaired, but I just kind of want to back up Spidey if I can. I can't. That Zaku's going to hit me with a Sturmfaust and I am dead, because there's nothing I can do about that Sturmfaust. If I boost and I get hit, I'm going to end up on my face, so yeah, it was a bad time. As it is, though, we are doing pretty well. We've got a 400-point lead. If I was not being so reckless, it would be more of a lead than that. Again, this is just not a great setup for a high-speed Dom, just because it's small teams. and the other team is very cohesive, so since the most damage I can possibly do is get in on the sniper, and they are actually guarding their sniper very well, not a lot can be done. So I just have to hang back and wait for an opening and make one if I can, but mostly just wait, because somebody will eventually stick their nose out and I'll be able to get in, but having the patience to wait for that in this thing, never been my strong suit. So yeah, somebody is coming around though to come up the hill. And now I kind of make another mistake. I keep going in, and I didn't tell Nova that Nova and Spidey I was going in. And yeah, the rest of the team is right there to back him up, so I am just dead. They're trying to hold off the Zaku 1 sniper, and I think ultimately I do get past them to the sniper, but I don't know if I'm able to do anything significant to it before I get killed. I got a shot on it. They are both shooting me in the back. The retreating swing did not do it, and I am dead. I am just dead. See, yep, out of boost, can't tackle. That person tackled, so at least I get that. And hopefully time to finish them. Got them, and now it's just time to leave if I can. I'm not that bright though, and I keep pushing. We are now 500 points down, and again, mostly it's because I'm being reckless in this. I am not good with this machine, and again, I feel like this is just really kind of the worst possible setup for it, because all they have to do is live in that choke point and not split up, and I'm not completely useless to my team, but I'm getting up there. So they've realized it too. They've set up very, very securely there. Nova is going in a little bit, so I need to get back in there and back Nova up. And it's just, yeah, like I said, it's a rough spot for me to be in, but let's see what I can at least do. If I can keep Nova okay, that's great. Managed to swing on one of them. Managed to tackle the other. Yeah, so now I'm seeing a little bit of effectiveness here. Nova killed the first one I knocked down. That's great. So, and now it's just a matter of doing what I can. They are both on Nova, so I need to watch that and hopefully kill them. Used a tackle to kill him because I can move on to the next one and back Nova up faster. And big swing as is intended, and there we go. Yeah, so we did ultimately do what I'd been trying to do the whole match, which is find a hole in their formation and just push. And once it kind of took Nova to lead the charge, because I think Nova's smarter about that than I am. So once I was backing somebody up, and I know how to do that, I was okay. But it was just getting to that point. And right now, yeah, we're just kind of fighting in retreat, just doing some light damage here and there, keeping ourselves alive. And they're about to do support fire, but it's not going to have time to go off. If it had gone off, they would have hit their own entire team. But yeah, so that was an okay round. I think it showed my failings as a raid player, especially for this particular mobile suit, pretty sharply. But I still managed to wind up with top score through just sheer idiot brute force, so I'll take it. 8 kills and 4 deaths, that is not bad on a 3v3 team. So that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. I hope you enjoyed the round, Trent. And until next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! I always have a hard time with this Dom, but like I said, I enjoyed that round and I think it came out pretty well in the end, so I decided to go with this one. And besides which, at least I know what I did wrong, even as I continued to do it and will probably continue to do it.